I'm Roy Brett. I'm the chef director of Dakota. Well, I oversee everything to do with food, and I also work in the selection of all the wines, where we buy from, who we build relationships with. It is a hard job. It's a hard job, but it's a job that you go in with your eyes open. So, you know, previous experiences tells you it's going to be hard, but rewarding but hard. A lot of my friends were taking on apprenticeships, joiners. You know, there wasn't a career path that we were taking was university bound. It was apprenticeships. You know, cooking then wasn't very fashionable. You know, it was quite a camp profession, and you don't. It's almost like, oh, you've got a choice of doing woodwork or home economics. You know, I'm definitely doing the woodwork. You know, it's like you could never do that. But I did quite like it. I did quite like cooking. I don't think I was that good at it, to be honest. Now I was going to be a joiner, but I wasn't very good. I wasn't a good joiner at all. But it was a job that was basically set up through my parents. So I seen a advertisement in the local newspapers saying that there was a position for a apprentice chef, and in this kitchen you used everything in the kitchen, so there was no wastage. It just had a little bit something that happened that triggered me. So I went for the interview and blagged my way through. And at the time in Edinburgh, 1985, the chefs that came up to this hotel, they were all from London. They were all from the Dorchester, the Savoy, the Mandarin, and Hong Kong. You had some very famous chefs working there, as head chefs, second chefs, etc. And there was a lot of discipline, which was severely lacking in my life. And it gave you a real grounding. It gave you a real, it took a while. It took about a year to accept it. But once you accepted it, it was good. Sometimes you take positions on before you're ready, and you'll bear the scars for that. Because I've been given financial offers for jobs, I've taken them, not really looking at what had to be done within the job itself. So you go in looking at the money, and this is after a few years, it's not straight away, and you realise you don't have the depth or the experience, so then you have to go back again, and then you try again, and then you realise you're getting a little bit better, but you're not quite there yet. So I had one or two tries to when I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. I remember leaving the Savoy Grill, and I didn't want to leave, but my mother and father were like, "Come on, it's time to come back. Your girlfriend should be getting engaged now." I was 21. I came up to Edinburgh, got engaged, and it lasted for about 6 months, and that was it, finished. I don't think it even lasted for 6 months. Kitchens now, there's so many, and I would say bright chefs, and intelligent chefs, and I'm not meaning by grades at school or, but just people that have got good life experiences, and it's something that we've seen at Rick Stein's as well. I had a girl that came on who didn't know what she was doing with her life. She came into the kitchen, and now she's the pastry chef at the Ivy, and this was it's only 5 years she's been in the business. You've got university graduates, you've got ex-drug addicts, you've got, all walks of life, joiners, whatever, or me or whatever, and we all come together, and it works. It's one of the few industries that you can come from anything and be there.